Hey guys, I'm Jennifer, and I'm going to share with you some of Usborne's amazing nonfiction books for babies all the way through older kids. So, to start with babies, we have a series of books called 199. This one's Animals. These are wonderful for object recognition and building vocabulary. I love this because it's not just your typical farm animals or zoo animals, but it goes through quite a variety of different animals with great illustrations. For toddlers, they're going to love the Big Book of Big Machines. This is good through about a preschool age. We have everything from the body to planets and stars. But the reason that they're called big books is because they have these big fold out pages. Your kids are just going to be drawn to this book because of the massive size of it. And then they have these bite-sized pieces of information where your kids can learn a ton without getting overwhelmed. So some fold out this way. It's just really fun. And we love big books of machines at our house. For preschool-aged kids, our beginner reference collection is wonderful. This is kind of what you would learn in a preschool classroom on any particular topic, and we have a variety, everything from firefighters to volcanoes to specific animals. So if your kid has an interest in a specific topic, you should check out if we have some beginner reference. There are great photographs as well as illustrations and just little bite-sized pieces of information again that your kids can explore. When they're a little bit older, you want to check out our Discovery Adventures series. These are definitely more for like elementary, upper elementary ages. These are just two of the titles in the series. I love survival. I had a really good time reading this myself. It goes through different survival zones. So this one is the temperate forest. And then it tells you like how would you survive if you somehow got stranded in the forest. And then the coolest part to me is it gives a real life story of someone that actually did it. So your kids are going to enjoy reading about that and learning, and who knows, it may come in really handy one day. For slightly older, kind of on the same vein, we have True Stories. And I'm going to read the back. It says, are real criminals and detectives anything like the ones you see on television or read about in novels? You can find out in these 10 exciting stories. Serial murderers, art forgers, kidnappers, robbers, runaways, and forensic scientists are all here, as well as cases of real life horror that will chill you to the bone. So if you have a kid that's kind of interested in that type thing, like I said, it's for older readers. It reads like a novel. There's really not any pictures. It's just text, but super interesting for kids. And we have a whole series of those true stories. Architect Academy is part of a new series. We have Astronaut Academy, and then there's a couple of new releases coming out as well. And you may think, oh, I thought that was an activity book. Well, it's an activity book that is nonfiction, which is something Usborne does so well at. You don't even really realize you're learning in most of these books. You're just enjoying them so much. So the way that this book works is it takes you through classes and tasks to learn how to become an architect, and then you put a sticker every time you complete one. So it's everything from how to scale, how to measure, what materials to use, how to design it. Here's different materials. I was a math teacher, and when I read through this book, I thought, oh my gosh, I could have used this in my classroom as project-based learning or real-life tasks to teach scale and to teach modeling and all of these things. Your kids are going to be doing math without even realizing it. So if you have a kid that is super interested in this, or you have a struggling learner, this is a way to get them engaged and help them with those skills in a way that they're really going to enjoy. Another book that your kids are going to love is The Story of Inventions. We have a couple of different books in this series as well. I giggled when I read this. It reads like a story. Each spread talks about the invention of a different thing. Chocolate, potato chips, zippers, toilets, laughing gas. And it tells the real story of it, how people made mistakes and it came to be. And then it also gives like funny anecdotal stories on the side of things that went wrong, or people that fell and got hurt or whatnot. And your kids are just really going to enjoy learning about things while laughing. And last but certainly not least, for nonfiction, we have our Shine a Light books. These are our 2 new releases, Secrets of Our Earth and Wonders of the USA. And we'll highlight these individually, but this is nonfiction. It has some information, and then when you shine, you're not going to be able to see it real well because I'm in a bright room, but when you shine a light behind the page, a picture is going to be revealed. So this is a really fun way to engage your kids in new topics and have them learn nonfiction when they don't even feel like they're learning. So I hope you found some nonfiction that you're excited to add to your library at home. Happy reading!